Good morning. Hope everybody had a happy Easter. They say April showers brings May flowers, so we're going to have like a botanical garden coming up with all the rain we've had. Couple things, upcoming events today at 4 o'clock. Remax International is having that short sale symposium. Now you'll remember from the email I sent out Friday, that's at 4 o'clock our time, 7 o'clock Eastern. And they're having the president and CEO of Bank of America on there, probably under heavy security. I know everybody's favorite guy is the CEO from Bank of America, talking about their plan to help with short sales to make them easier, and then also the federal government's program. So this is really to lay out the federal government's program. Again, that's at 4 o'clock our time. You can watch it on Main Street, so just go to remax.net. Log in using your login and password. If you don't know that, check in with Rowena or Christy. They can help you get on there. And then you're just going to hit this. Actually, on the front page, I looked at it Friday, the HAPA event or whatever they call it. Practice logging in before 4 o'clock to make sure your login works and all that type of thing. Or if you don't want to sit in front of your own computer, come to the coaching center in Albany or Eugene. We're going to be showing it in a group. So I would really encourage you to come to that. That's at 4 o'clock today. If you can't make it, although it's much better to see it live because you're committed to doing it, they are going to have it on Remax's On Demand. Remax has done a great job with all of their university stuff, putting it on demand so you can watch it whenever you want. So again, that's at 4 o'clock today. Tomorrow, speaking of short sales, which we seem to speak of a lot, tomorrow the Eugene business meeting, breakfast is at 8:30. The meeting's going to go from 9 to 10:30, so it's actually going to be a 90-minute meeting instead of 60 minutes at the Eugene Country Club. I'm going to be going over with the Eugene office the forms and policies that we've already done up at the North offices for our short sales, but also Matt Farmer, who's the attorney for the Oregon Association of Realtors, is going to join us, so he'll have some comments and be able to answer your questions on really anything that has to do with legal stuff, not just short sales. So I really encourage you to show up for that. Again, tomorrow from 9 to 10:30 at the Country Club in Eugene. I know some folks that couldn't make the meeting in the North meeting when we went over the short sale forms and policies for the office are planning on coming down for that. We certainly welcome any and all that want to come down from up north. So let's move on to business topics. You know, I've been hounding you, and it seems like we've been talking about nothing but for short sales. And the reason for that is I spend quite a bit of time not looking just in everything, not looking at what's happening today, but what's going to happen tomorrow and down the road. And we've seen, as we've discussed, a lot of liability coming in short sales. We're following court cases that have happened in other states where consumers and banks have been successful in showing that they got ripped off, and so we're really watching that. So that's why we have all these forms and new policies, and I know they go ad nauseum, and I'm trying to make it the best way we can for you. But you can be assured that as your brokerage, we're watching out for you on the legal side. But now let's look at the good side of short sales, and that's the business topic I want to cover. They're an opportunity. There are short sales. About 44% of the transactions happening nationwide right now are distressed properties. Short sales is a big part of that, and that number is going to continue to climb a little bit. We don't see the big wave of foreclosures or short sales because of the interest rate change happening until actually May of 11, a year from now. So these are going to be around for a couple years. So take the opportunity. We've got you covered on all the forms and the commas and all the junk you have to do for disclosures. Now look at the business part and the opportunity that's there. The way I would look at it, because I know some of you are going, oh my God, short sales, I don't want to ever deal with one again. But we've got agents in the office. Barbara Thomas in our office is an agent that will do it for any of our offices, Albany, Corvallis, or Eugene. You can pay Barbara a 25% referral fee, and she'll take care of the short sale part, including meeting with your seller, having your seller fill out the paperwork, that type of thing. So here's what I would ask you. If somebody called from Colorado and said, hey, I've got a referral for you, Steve. If you'll pay me a 25% referral fee, go list this house. You'd take that referral. We all would all day long. Well, a short sale's much like that. You can go out, help those people in your sphere that really need your help right now, create loyal customers for down the road, call Barbara or somebody else in the office if there's others that would do it. Pay her a 25% referral fee, let her deal with the short sale part of it, and you go out and continue to do the fun part, which is marketing the property and helping a seller. Remember, those short sale sellers, a lot of them in your sphere and your mailing list right now, are loyal clients that have been with you for years. And so do you really want to just drop them and let them go to someone at the competition? Because in 2 or 3 years, those people are going to be ready to rebuy properties, maybe even sooner, depending on what they do with their credit. Rebuy properties, and they're not going to come to you because you weren't there to help them when things got tough. So I would really consider embracing and looking for those short sales. Get some help from another agent, pay them a referral fee if you want to, or do it yourself with the tools we've provided. Either way. So again, That's the good side of short sales, and there is a good side of them. It also keeps a lot of properties from going into foreclosure. So look for that opportunity as you work through your business. Some birthdays coming up this week. On the 8th, Kelly Gardner, who's our loan officer for Precision Funding up in the North offices. Teresa Sylvanas is a processor at Precision Funding. She's not out and about much. She's back in her little spot doing her work. Teresa's birthday is coming up on the 8th. Happy birthday, Teresa. And Allison Kramer, Mommy Allison, on the 10th is having a birthday. So Jennifer Highfield's been in our office for 2 years this week. And Gary Ray's on the 11th has been singing to us for 5 years now. So happy anniversary, Gary. Talking point of the week. This is really cool. Heather and I went to Colorado Springs to visit a broker owner that I know he has 4 offices. #1 office in Colorado. Picked up a lot of good ideas that you're going to start seeing rolled out in the next 90 days or so. Some great ideas to help agents. But one of the things that they really push back there that we kind of poo-poo is Remax.com. They've got some great visuals, which we'll have going on our monitors in our offices, I'm hoping by this Friday, that show Remax.com, how many people are actually on Remax.com right this second doing searches. I was showing the gals upstairs Friday, and I pulled it up, and I think there were 511 people right then doing searches, and there's little lights on this map that show all these searches. Remax.com is awesome, and I think we tend to overlook that and therefore don't explain it to our buyers and sellers, particularly sellers, what an advantage that can be. So I would encourage you to look at Remax.com, talk about that. We've got some great visuals we're going to be putting in the offices to help encourage that. That's what I've got this week. I hope you have a super week. Talk to you soon.